Hey, what's up guys, it's Apollo Uchiha here and welcome back to my channel. Today I am back with a new story. The name of this story is What If DXD Reacted to Rias X Naruto. And yeah guys, it is an unscripted story. Now before continuing this, shout out is due where it is due. Shout out to Spidey X Arco for suggesting this idea. He has been for a while now, so here it is. Although there are a bit of changes here and there, but I tried my best to make it into a story regarding his request. So I hope he doesn't mind and you guys also enjoy today's story. And make sure you leave a like and subscribe to both of my channels, Meta What If and Apollo Uchiha as well. And yeah, today is going to be only a single upload because I am busy. Yes, there are a few things that I need to take care of today, just family, business, like few chores that have been assigned to me by my father that I still haven't done. So yeah, I need to take care of those today. So that is why there will be a single upload. I hope you guys don't mind and enjoy today's story, and make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channel. And without any further ado, let's begin with our today's story. Our story begins in a realm where we see devils, gods, and fallen angels resided amongst the mortal world. As now we go towards the hell where the devils ruled, there were a lot of families that held a lot of power there. Beelzebub and Gramarye were amongst the few that resided there. And now we go towards the Gramarye clan, where we see that Gramarye and the Phoenix were having a match between the two peer holders and their peers, Rias Gramarye and Riser Phoenix. Both of them who were betrothed by their families, but Rias was against it and was using her peers to fight against Risers and to deal with him to nullify the marriage, and everyone agreed to it. As now we see, as Rias was close to losing, something happened. A bright light emerged, engulfing and surrounding her, and the next thing everyone could realize was she was gone. Seeing this, Issei Yoro, the owner of the boosted gear, then achieved a form that was unfathomable, the corrupted balance breaker, as he morphed into a dragon with pure rage, thinking that Riser was the one who did something, and all hell broke loose. In literal hell, because no matter how many devil families, even the true forms of the dragons tried to stop him, due to his drive, which powered the boosted gear, not anyone could stop him. Not even his rival, the White Dragon Emperor, couldn't. The true form of the corrupted Red Dragon Emperor was released on them. As now we see, the battle continued for ages until it was finally Issei who came to his senses and was able to calm down, as he witnessed that Akane and a few of the peerage from Rias were only left alive. "You're finally back, Issei." "But she's gone," said Issei with tears in his eyes. "What happened to her?" As that is when we see the others surrounded Issei, and they were about to deliver judgment because of what he has caused was an unbalance amongst the devils, fallen angels, as well as up in the heaven as well. But suddenly, a being that was supposed to be dead appeared, the god itself. Kami-sama. "Yes, I am here to stop you all from punishing an innocent soul. An innocent and hurt soul. Because of his yells and screams, I was able to awake myself from the slumber that I fallen. Michael." "Yes, father. You did a terrible job, my son. You as well, Lucifer." As all of them looked down, as suddenly there was a smile on Kami's face. "I know you lost an important person to your family, Mr. Gramarye, but that doesn't give you the right to start a world war. It wasn't my intention, Kami-sama, but due to Rias's peerage, the pawn here," as he looked towards Issei, "there has been a war, and there was unrest because the boosted gear that he possesses has gone corrupt and had corrupted him to the point that not even us, with all our strength, could hold him back. Yes, the boosted gear that he possesses is powered by the will and sheer motivation, and his motivation and rage to bring her back was more than enough. Unfortunately, she isn't under my command any longer. She has gone and teleported herself into a new dimension altogether." "What? She did that herself?" "No. Not her, technically. She was using her power, but her power tapped into something else from another reality and contradicted with that." "What is that?" "I will show you all. But first, as with a snap of its finger, Kami began to heal everything. The underworld, the mortal realm, and the heavens above were all restored as they were. As now we see, everyone was shocked and baffled. And soon everyone was seated, as Ise then asked, Kami-sama, can she be brought back? Unfortunately, time has passed, as it has here, so has there, and things have changed, Ise Yodo. Even if you might be able to see Rias, she may not be who you all think she is any longer. As this made everyone's heart drop, as they all feared for the worst. And suddenly, a green screen appeared. I will show you what has transpired since that day. As on the screen, they witnessed that a blonde-haired boy was sitting in a forest. The boy looked around at the age of 15, as he was doing some hand gestures. What is he doing? This is a land known as the Elemental Nation, where the humans possesses the abilities known as chakra that allows them to mold their spiritual energy into the form of elements and use them as attacks. The boy is using nature's chakra right now, becoming one with nature as whole, taking its power in its body and releasing it back as well, at a constant flow. As everyone was shocked, as that is when we see Rias then said, enough of this. I have to see what happens to my fiancée. I need to bring her back. Since he was too revived, we see that Rias' spirit, who was also revived, glared at him, as now we see Ise, who had complete master over his balance breaker, then said, if you ever think of laying a hand on her, I will kill you again, Riser. As Riser was feared, because he knew just how bad Ise could get. As on the other side, Kiba stopped him. Ise, calm down. We have to see if Rias-sama is okay or not. That is our only worry right now. As Kuroneko and the others also agreed to this, and so Naruto settled down. As now we see, suddenly there was an explosion as the boy fell face first to the ground. Ah, damn it! I am sure I was this close to making a Fuinjutsu seal. Fuinjutsu? What is that? The arts of creating seal. The seals are so strong that they can even trap a typhoon or even a god there, tied to a place for eternity, or until they find it necessary to lift him from there. And everyone shivered at the very thought of such a power at the hands of a mortal. As suddenly, as the explosion died down, we see that Rias was standing there, as she was looking quite shocked at her surroundings. What is going on? Where am I? Said Rias. Rias, said Issei, as he was scared, as Naruto then said, huh? Wait, how in the hell are you even here? This place is sacred, lady. And who even are you? Said Naruto, looking quite confused, as the red-haired girl, who was also confused, looked at the blonde-haired boy. I apologize, but I do not know how I got here. Weird. Do you know which village do you came from, or what place you come from? I am from Tokyo, Japan, said Rias, trying not to give away anything. Huh? Japan? Tokyo? Weird place. Never heard of it. I'm sorry, you have never heard of Tokyo or Japan? No. Wait, what? What do you mean? Tokyo doesn't exist here? I mean, he can speak Japanese pretty well. Even if he can, that doesn't mean that he is from Japan or Tokyo. Issei, said Kami, as the others nodded. As that is when they all saw that, Naruto, seeing that the girl was shook and scared, tried his best to help her. Look, I don't know where you came from, but all I can say is I can help you out. How about we go towards my village, and there you can talk to my Kage. Kage? What is that? It means my leader. She'll be able to take care of this matter. I don't know much about this matter. I'm sorry. Okay, I guess, said Rias. As now we see, Naruto brought her to the village hidden in the leaves and brought her to the Kage, a busty woman with blonde hair, as she was seated there. Naruto, who is the girl? As Issei and a few others were literally drooling, but Naruto then said, Geez, Pa-chan, I'm just here to introduce you to a friend, and this is what you say? I mean, you are old hag, but still, you can act a little bit mature for your age, not act like a spoiled child. Having heard enough, Naruto literally just punched or tapped her desk, turning it into splinters as everyone's eyes widened. Whoa, talk about a powerful punch. And suddenly punched Naruto, blitzing past him into the air. As Naruto was screaming that she was an old hag, as she grew another tick mark. On the other side, Rias was shocked at the strength that woman displayed, as Naruto then crawled out in front of them with a puff of smoke. Heh, you just hit a clone. As another hit was then ensured, as this spoofed away as well, and suddenly another one landed. Jeez, Bachan, stop doing that! Enough of this brat. You have to be respectful if you wish to be a Kage in the future. Ah, but I know that you know that I am playing with you, right? Yes, unfortunately I do. As now we see, Rias was just shocked. What kind of place is this? Where was she? As that is when Tsunade then leveled her glare at her. So, who is this pretty face? Never seen her here before. I just ended up here. Weird. You ended up here out of nowhere. Whether you tell me everything or I extract the knowledge myself. Look, girlie, we don't take kindly to those who just barge in out of nowhere. I understand, Lady Tsunade. The thing is that, I don't know how to explain. As two wings popped up from behind her back, as both Tsunade and Naruto were now in a battle-ready position as Anbus jumped in from shadows. Whoa! She's been cornered. No, that is the ideal response. They are, after all, a village of ninjas. Ninjas? Like real ones? Yes, they are real ninjas, he say. As everyone was stoked, but at the same time worried about Rias, because he was now trapped in between ninjas. I am a devil. What? Said Naruto. But I thought that the devil might have horns and all that stuff. Not pretty like you, said Naruto, like confused and rubbing his chin. Rias was taken aback by that, as she had a little bit of blush on her face. As now we see, after that, Tsunade then said, ugh, this is getting too troublesome, as she rubbed her temples. Out of nowhere, a devil just appeared here. What next? A horde of them watching over us? As everyone's sweat dropped at the, capability of woman's oversight. As now we see, Rias told them they were fallen angels as well as the angels there in her dimension, and somehow devils had a lot of family, and she was belonging to one of the most prestige ones as well. So she was like a princess. Sort of like a Hime of a sort, huh? Rias Hime. I'm gonna call you that from now on. As Issei was a little bit hurt, but he knew Naruto meant nothing by that, because Kami told himself to. Isn't he getting a little bit cozy? Said Akane, with a smile on her face. Well, this is Naruto for you, Naruto. Yes, this is Naruto Uzumaki, the child of prophecy of that dimension. What? As everyone asked the question in unison, he's a child that has a being sealed inside of him that is strong as I. As everyone's eyes widen, the nine-tailed fox, and that being is a part of a stronger being there. As everyone's eyes widen as well. So pretty much the boy is as strong as either angels or even us? Yes, even at the age of 15, he has the potential, same as you all three. As Rias' older brother, as well as the fallen angel's leader Azazel, and the angel's leader Michael was looked at, as all of them were shocked at this knowledge. So he's stronger than us, at such a young age. But you do not have to worry about that. The boy has a heart of gold. I trust him, and so does the Kami-Ami and Shinigami of their world. So they are reals. Yes, the deities that we consider them have created their own world, and this is their form of, mortals. And they are quite strong there as well. As everyone was shocked when they realized that. Anyways, we should continue on. As after that, Tsunade gave Naruto the job to watch over and take care of Rias, and that he did. While he was away on the missions, he had left a few clones and have made sure that Rias was given everything she required and needed. Although Rias got bored and demanded that Naruto to take her on his missions. But Rias, Hime, I told you that I can't. I mean, what if you get injured or hurt? I don't want any devils on my back. Or nightmares or ghosts, said Naruto palingly. As Rias smirked, well, if you don't take me, there will be some, Naruto. So the choice is yours. As Naruto gulped, oh, okay, fine. As now we see Naruto begin to take Rias on his missions, as Rias began to wonder and was shocked to find out that how strong Naruto was. Not only was he a sage, a real sage, he was also capable of using techniques such as Rasengan and Rasen Shuriken, and he had a fox seal within him that she was able to talk to. But because of the mere strength of the fox, she couldn't even lift a finger, let alone her gaze, to match the being. And yet here Naruto was, standing the pressure and even calling out the fox Baka and stuff. I mean, the dude got balls of steel, as Riser was getting more and more frustrated, at the same time scared shitless, because not only he was killed by this person, and the person she currently was with was much more stronger than anyone here. As Rias that witnessed that a war was breaking out, and Naruto was helping out everyone, the start of kindness of his heart. And not only that, he always had a grin on his face that somehow grew on her. I mean, who wouldn't? Look at that smiling, goofy grin, said Akane, as Korneko nodded. As Issei frowned. Not you too? Well, you don't need to worry about anything. I'm not going anywhere. I'm sticking with you, Issei. As Issei blushed, the pervert inside of him haven't died yet. As on the other side, Rias, she missed her home and family, but with Naruto, at least she had some solace left, that she was able to find a right person, because her heart told her so. As Rias' older brother, the head of the Grammar clan, then eyes widened, as did the others. It can't be. What can't be? As Akane was also shocked as Issei noticed. The devil's heart only glows once when he's near his true soulmate, or finds his true soulmate. Like it did with mine when I was near you. As Kuroneko also frowned and looked away, but had a blush on her face while looking at Issei. So you mean that? Yes, Issei. That is why I told you I'm not going anywhere. Even if he is cute and all that, as Issei frowned, while others chuckled. As Rias' older brother then smiled. Well, at least she is happy, I guess. As Riser for once was pissed. He wanted this kid to suffer, but he did not know how. As now we see, Rias witnessed Naruto going to war, the fourth great elemental nation war. The war which caused all the enemy nations to join their forces together against one man, Madara Uchiha, dubbed as Yami no Shinobi. He single-handedly, once revived, defeated the shinobi forces, and not only them, was able to cast a Moon Eye plan after becoming the complete sage. And even Naruto was defeated by him. As now we see, Rias was near Naruto, as his eyes were closing. It's alright. I have found a way for you to return. Take this seal. Once you use a little bit of your blood, you'll be able to go back home. I promise you that much, said Naruto. No, I'm not gonna leave you like this, Naruto. You idiot, I love you. As Naruto smiled as well. As suddenly his eyes closed. As now we see, he met with the real sage, the sage of the sixth path. The person who told him about something, that how he was the reincarnation of his son, and gave him the abilities of the sun and the moon, making him the perfect new sage, since the Indra's incarnation was way too much over the top of head in this timeline as well. While on the other side, Madara, a man with the same strength as the gods of that realm, was causing havoc and destruction. Such strength. It is terrifying to think that this person is immortal, and he, in his mortal self, was able to defeat all of these shinobis and konoichis, more than 20,000 of them, and all of these kages and beaches combined. Yes, that is terrifying thought. Indeed. As now we see, Naruto appeared as he was complete golden, covered with golden chakra, and had two metal rods in his hands, and a kunai in his mouth. As Naruto then said, time for you to die. As with a single hand he created a orb that was much larger than their sun, eradicating a huge tree that was created there and cutting down Madara as well. As suddenly the twist appeared as the goddess revealed herself. That is a corrupted goddess there, known as the Rabbit Goddess. The angels there have been corrupted, and they have turned to this, the Otsutsuki clan. As she destroyed Madara, and Naruto and she fought, Naruto in the end was able to tap into the true form of Sage, and was not only able to make chakra construct like Susanoo to level the fields with the already massive Titan Kaguya, but also able to control the very sky in the as well, causing the lightning to strike and create lightning dragons up in the air and causing huge destruction and havoc. They fought in multiple dimensions until they arrived in the real one from where Rias was. All the while, Naruto made sure that Rias was well protected in a seal, and no matter how hard she tried, she couldn't go out because Naruto wanted her to be safe, and the others as well. As now we see, Rias using her balance breaker herself was able to break free and arrive in the help of Naruto, and thanks to her help and her abilities, because of her magic, Naruto was able to defeat and seal Kaguya once more. And after that happened, Naruto freed the whole elemental nation from the curse, fulfilling the prophecy. As everyone's eyes widened, he not only defeated a goddess, he also became a god himself. And Rias helped him save the whole world there. Yes, that is what happened. But it doesn't end here. As after that, there was a few years of peace until we see that Naruto was being literally chased by fangirls as Rias at home was frowning badly as Naruto arrived there. Sorry, Rias. Hime, I'm late. Yes, you are. I heard that you were being chased by your fangirls by Hinata and the others. Yeah, it sucks to be the hero and all, right? Yes, sometimes I think it does. Sorry, Hime, I didn't mean to. It's alright. I understand that you needed to appease the people and all, but have you forgotten about me? You know it hurts me, right? Said Rias as she had tears in her eyes, as Naruto appeared behind her and gave her a hug. I promise this will be the last. Look, I have gotten something that I wanted to give you for a long time, but I was scared. As Naruto opened a small box in which a ring was contained, as Rias' eyes widened. Are you for real? Yes, for real, Hime. So, as Naruto went down to one knee and said, Rias Gremory, would you make me, Naruto Uzumaki, the most happiest man on this planet by marrying me? As Rias had tears in her eyes as she said, yes, yes, 1,000 times yes. Although Issei and Riser felt a little bit jealous at the same time afraid of Naruto, Issei was happy while Riser was frowning. While on the other side, the Gremory clan itself was happy, mainly Rias' spirit. I'm happy for her, said Akane, because her sister was able to finally get what she wanted. A happy family, and someone she could spend her life with. As now we see, time began to pass by as Naruto became the Kage after that, and Rias became his counselor and manager. As now we see, Naruto at the age of 28, many years later as the 7th Hokage, as he was seated in his office as Rias came in. Well, Rias-chan, should we get going? Yes, the academy is ready to meet their Kage now, Naruto-kun. Of course they are. As soon as they arrived, both of them noticed that their son was missing. As hearing this, Rias' parents as well as Rias' older brother perked up. As Akane then said, I'm going to be an aunt. As they wanted to see their grandson slash nephew. So, he made his entrance, with the train smashing into the monument of his father head that was carved into the Hokage monument, as Naruto's jaw dropped to the ground, as everyone laughed, as even the elders began to call him, Ha! Sucks to be you now, Naruto, doesn't it? How does it feel? Huh? Tell me! As he could vividly see the other statue faces smirking at this because, well, he used to do that as well. I mean, painting them with weird graffiti arts in the bright day with an orange Kilmade jumpsuit hanging down on a rope in front of the whole village, just to prank them. As the flashback was showing that, Naruto being chased away by the elite forces, as he was smiling and laughing. You gotta give it to the kid. Rias really found someone who is quite untamed and quite goofy at the same time. Well, at least we are happy that she did. as that is when it was shown. A kid with blonde hair with red streaks of hair in them and blue eyes. As he had two whisker marks on each side of his face, as he then said, Boruto Uzumaki Namekaze Gramri, reporting for class. As Naruto transported behind him and brought him down and punched him in the head, like bonking him. You idiot! You ruined it! Huh, I heard stories from Tsunade Bachan and the others that you used to do the same. So yeah, I guess payback time, old man. Old man? As Rias chuckled, now, Boruto, enough of that. You don't need to disrespect your father way too much. I caught on. Hey, show me some respect too, Brad. Yeah, whatever you say, old man. As everyone laughed at that. As now we see, at the night time after the academy recession and everything, they returned to their home. As everyone smiled, it was a simple and modest home in which both of the parents arrived. As they did, there was a woman there waiting for them. Thanks for watching over her, Sakura. I didn't know what would happen if you weren't here. Yeah, Himawari is a nice girl. You don't need to worry about her. Oh, there are two of them? Asked Rias' mother, as the others were also now into it. As a girl with red hair with yellow streaks in them came out. She was similar to her mother, as she smiled. Kasama, Tosama, you're finally home. As Boruto then said, of course you're back, old man. Hey, show me some respect, you brat. Yeah, whatever you say, said Boruto with a smile on his face. He didn't want to show it, but he was happy that his father was home, because he was always busy with his duty regarding the village, and to make sure that the peace was in order and place, since he was the strongest being considered the god of shinobi of the new age. As now we see, time began to pass by as Boruto began to grow up, as did Himawari. Things changed, as the fallen angels, the Otsutsuki clan, struck again, and this time Naruto had to make a sacrifice. He made it look like he died in front of his son, but in reality he was captured just in the nick of time. But Naruto was ready to sacrifice himself. As in the middle of Chunin exams this had happened, we see that Rias was heartbroken, as on the other side she was pissed. She wanted to eradicate the Otsutsuki clan, while the others were also pissed at that, because they liked their son-in-law and brother-in-law for what has happened. As now we see on the other side, Naruto was tied up. You have gotten rusty, Naruto Uzumaki. Maybe you've let title get to your head. Well, I guess I might have, but you've forgotten who am I. As Naruto then unleashed his fury on them, but that wasn't all. Boruto arrived there, with black wings, like fallen angels. As Boruto landed there, as his horns began to grow, indicating that it was awakening his devil form, as a third eye opened in between, as a laser shot out from it. As Naruto, after seeing that the Otsutsuki clan was wiped out because of his son's rampage, both Rias and Naruto became worried. What is going on, Rias? This must be his devil blood. It's acting up. As everyone then stood up. It can't be. It is the devil gene. The devil what? The devil gene, kid. It is said to be a power sealed away within the clans. It was such a strong gene that it needs to be destroyed. Long ago there was a family who caused the world to be at the brink of extinction. What family? The Mishima family. Because of them we vowed that we will seal this gene away. In millions of years I would have never thought I would see it in action, and with such power. As suddenly Naruto and Rias were fighting their own son, trying to calm him down. As Naruto was taking a lot of beating from his son because he didn't want to hurt him. As he then said, son, you have to calm down. As Rias also said that, hugging her child, as did Naruto. As suddenly Boruto's eyes turned silver, and from there it turned golden. As true balance breaker form of Boruto was achieved, and he became the perfect being. As everyone's eyes widened, the perfect being? Yes. He has been able to achieve a form of the perfect devil gene. That is how a true perfect devil looks. As everyone was shocked, it almost looks like as if Lucifer, before he went down to hell being cast aside. I can see that. From him the devil gene originated from, after all. As after that we see, once they returned, everyone cheered them on and was happy for them. but not more than Naruto and Rias. As years begin to pass by, as we see Naruto and Rias were married happily, their children have grown up and have become people of their own. Boruto was regarded as the deity of the whole world who protected the world as well. And somehow got hooked up with Shinigami of all the women out there, as Naruto himself passed out 20 times after finding out about this. And as for Himawari, well, she and Inojin was hooked up, and Naruto was not happy with that. Because, why? Well, it was this little princess, goddammit. Huh, sucks it when it is your daughter, right? Honey, that girl is our granddaughter. Yes, I guess you're right, honey. As after that we see, the screen went black. What happened next? Well, what happened what you think? They are living their life in peace now. Don't you want that for them? Of course we do. Do not worry. I have asked Kamiyami and now Naruto's daughter-in-law Shinigami to make sure that they are allowed to visit you guys. And they will visit you soon enough. You don't need to worry about anything. They are, after all, the strongest beings if they set a foot here. And that is why certain rules need to be set. And that is why I was awoken from my slumber to show you this before they could arrive. What? So you mean to say they will be arriving here? Yes, they will be. And once they do, as I said, things will be a lot different from what you might have remembered. Of course. At first we were afraid, but now we can rest easy and hope that our meeting with them goes well. As now we see a portal happened in elemental nations many years after the wars between the Otsuzukis and the humans. As now we see Naruto and Rias fidgeting left and right. As Boruto with his wife then said, who was pregnant at the time, you'd both need to calm down. I mean, kid, you don't realize where are we going to meet, right? I'm gonna meet my father-in-law and mother-in-law and brother-in-law. This is going to be my first and only impression on them. If I failed and messed up, things could go bad. They won't. How am I gonna answer to my friends? And oh my god, I didn't thought this through. Maybe we shouldn't go. Of course we should, said Inojin and Himawari. And so they, after calming themselves down, finally took a step there and arrived in the heart of the Devil Kingdom of Gramry Clan, where they were rushing towards the family to meet with them. As this is where I'm going to leave this story off, guys. I hope you enjoyed this one. Yeah, this was kind of my first time. I forgot a lot of characters from the DxD because it has been a long time since I watched the, well, anime. So yeah, I hope you guys don't mind and enjoy the story. And make sure you leave a like and subscribe to my channels, both Apollo Uchiha and Meta What If as well. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. I promise both will be short movies. As this is it for the day. I'll see you in the next one. And this is Apollo Uchiha, and I'm signing off for the day. Peace.